Welcome back, my loyal subjects, to more Trails of Cold Steel. Feral Fiasco here. Ooh! Hello, Rean Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, hi there, Rean.
Is this Elise or Elfin?
Do you have a moment?
Oh, this is Toa. Toa? Well, this is a surprise. What can I do for you?
You've got a new student in your class now, right?
2 of them.
Well, her student notebook is ready, so I figured it'd be best to get it to her as soon as possible.
Wow, isn't this a blast from the past?
And since you handled it last time, would you mind coming to get it for her?
Sure. You're talking about Millium. Sure thing, I'll come get it right away. You want me to swing by the student council room then?
That'd be great. Thanks.
Alright. She sure doesn't waste any time. The student council room was on the 2nd floor of the student union building. Guess I should get going. Alright, last episode we had Millium join our class in Crow 2, I guess. I don't know, it's just... I'm really just not... It's not that... There were people I like more than Crow who I wish would have joined. Class 7's a whole lot livelier these days, isn't it? Even putting Crow aside, I never would have expected some girl we met in Nord would become our classmate. Life is full of surprises. It feels like they've already become part of the fabric of our class, too. Definitely. I don't think we should have any trouble getting along with them. Well, for now at least. You two seem more like responsible adults than any of us, and Instructor Sarah included. You think you can look after Millium? Not a problem. We're all classmates after all. Helping each other out is what we do. That's cool. Like, I was really wanting Toa to join our class. Or Jellica, that would have been cool, but I guess we get Crow. I don't know, there's just people I would have preferred more. What the heck happened to him? I hurt my arm pretty bad last month, so I'm not going to be able to play in the concert tomorrow. I'll just have to leave it in the hands of Elliot and the others. I'm pretty frustrated with myself, but all I can do now is help them out with whatever they need. We'll be setting up a piano in the church on the day of the concert. This is going to be a fantastic concert. Everyone's been practicing really hard. It's a bit scary that we're gonna have to play without Hibel. But even so, I want to give him a performance he can be proud of. Originally, Hibel was gonna be our lead violinist. Now though, I'm on the hook for it. I was worried at first since it was so out of the blue, but things seem to be shaping up nicely now. You know, I had my doubts at first, but now, I feel like I made the right decision in choosing this academy. And one way I'll know for sure is whether I can help this performance happen without a hitch. That makes me glad to hear. I'll be cheering you on. That's cool though. Man, it really sucks what happened to Elliot though, dude. I can't imagine. Yeah. Gaius, let's see what he's doing. Oh. Your painting has really been improving, Gaius. Meanwhile, I've hardly gotten any better. It's all thanks to you and Clara. You guided me along a path I never would have found my way through on my own, and I couldn't be more thankful. Oh please, it all comes down to you working harder than anyone else. Linz and I have really developed our skills by learning from Clara's devotion to the arts. If I've improved at all since arriving at Thors, I owe it all to this club. Ultimately, I'm glad I joined. That's cool. I've been in top form lately. I might have been in a slump last month, but now I'm back and better than ever. I'll use this momentum to craft some of my greatest work yet. I remember talking to her and she did say she was kind of in a slump. Let's see. I don't have any bond points I can spend, but it looks like, oh, the student union, that's why it's all like that. But it looks like Machias is in there too. Wait, first we need to pay a visit to the engineering building, because there was something something about George's shop? crap. It wasn't a comment I read a bit ago. Hey Rean, how's Crow fitting in with your class? Perfectly. It's like he's been there since our first day. That's good to hear. Well, make sure you get some use out of him. He might be lazy, but he knows what he's doing when things get serious. I've noticed. Now that we have Millium to worry about, I'm sure we'll be relying on him quite a bit. Feel free to ask us or Toa if you need anything too. We'll try to help you out however we can. Thanks. I will. Not what I was hoping for when I came here. Oh well. Looks like they're on... Okay, so I talked to everybody on the second floor. Let's see what Millium and... We can probably see what Millium is receiving from Instructor Sarah. Dang, I was super blanking on her name for a second. This is Rosine and Mint's uncle. The Wind Orchestra will be holding a performance at the chapel in town tomorrow. I'm handing out flyers in the hopes that everyone will come along to see it. Please come along if you have the time too, Rean. Oh, this? Oh, Rean, one sec. You know, you've gotten a real air of confidence since you first showed up here at Thors. Really? I haven't really noticed much of a difference. Rean did seem like a really take charge kind of guy, even from the word go. But maybe it's because of all the difficult opponents we've had to face over the course of the year. Yeah, I've heard you've been through a lot on those field studies or whatever. I've got to give this to someone, so I figure it might as well be you. What? I'm in charge of handing out one of the Lionheart medals this year, so yeah. It's the Medal of Valor, congrats. I got one of those?! Wow, thank you so much! It's like, it's a real honor to be awarded something like this. Well, keep up the good work, I guess. Crow and Angelica got it last year, and to be honest, I think you're on track to accomplish just as much as they did. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off, but this is going to motivate me to work even harder from now on. I can't believe it! I didn't think I was gonna get any of the Lionheart medals on my first playthrough. That is legitimately awesome! Now, who is this? Is this a named student? Nope, female student. You have no identity, thus you don't exist to me. I'm just kidding. There we go. This freaking guy. I wonder what Nightheart is up to right now. I feel like if Nightheart were doing something, I'd be able to see him. Wait, why can't I switch to the academy? Well, whatever. What? Now that you have your uniform and equipment, you should be good to go. Thanks, Teach. Good energy. I like it. I still have a hard time wrapping my mind around how someone like you ended up in Ironblood, though. That boss of yours is a real mystery, man. You're pretty mysterious yourself. Seems like your life was really interesting before you started teaching. Now, who could have told you that? She asked the girl from the Imperial Intelligence Division. Millium, let me give you a word of advice. His Majesty might have gotten you into this class, but in my class, you're just another student. Just keep that in mind and everything will be gravy, okay? Rightio! What do regular student-teacher relationships look like again? I think I've forgotten. Yeah, I feel like that was like a subtle power play on Instructor Sarah's part. Like she was like, don't forget your station. Like, don't forget that you're not here to spy on me or whatever. Chancellor Osborne was always known to be the bold type during his time in the military. However, he seems to become even more coercive after becoming a politician. Now that terrorists have begun to pop up, I'm sure that he won't hesitate to enforce some strict countermeasures too. I can only hope that no innocents get caught up in it all. He did mention that Principal Van Dyke was his former superior, didn't he? I wonder what caused him to leave the military and become a politician. Probably all that ambition he had. Super Slytherin, that guy. Conference room is closed. Let's go to the Academy field next. Eustace is being a super loner right now. Alright, Usis. UC boy, what do you have for me? And what's her name? Patricia? Something? Paula. It's a bummer that Lambert and Whitcomb are on vacation. Horse riding's been getting more and more fun for me lately, so I wanted to get another lesson in. Oh well, I guess I just need to wait until he's back. If you so desired, I would be willing to spare the time to teach you. Usis! Stepping up! Okay, I like that! Thanks but no thanks. You're the last person I'd want help from. Okay, Paula, let's hold off on the anti-noble sentiment. Jeez, but honestly, Usis was kind of a douche to her initially, right? Mark my words, Millium has yet to show her true colors. And I have every intention of exposing her true reasons for joining our class. I think maybe you're worrying about it too much. And perhaps you're not worrying enough. Our class is full of good souls far too naive and accepting for their own good. At least one of us needs to look at others with a critical eye, and I happen to make a rather fine skeptic. Well, I suppose having several points of view to consider is a good thing, but at least try not to make her feel unwelcome, okay? Ugh, fine. Huh, so Usis thinks our class is full of good souls, huh? He likes us. He just won't admit it. That's cool though. I really think Usis and Machias have come a long way. I feel like Class 7 has really come a long way as a cohesive unit of friends, rather than people who are stuck with each other. There we go. So let's see what Laura's doing. Laura is probably going to be a lot easier on that one chick. I think her name was Ethel? I may be completely extra wrong. These guys. Apparently I could have, if I talked to them again, I could have gotten an extra reward for doing their love quest, but, oh, it worked out. With Patrick gone, I've got the chance to close the skill gap between us. He's gonna be in for a shock next time we face off. At first, I was planning on going home like the rest of the upper class students. But then I remembered how bored I got when I did that last year. I guess I'm more suited to staying behind and spending some quality fencing time with the other club members. By other club members, she means Alan, right? So where is Fee? Fee can't be hanging out here. Laura's probably apologizing or something. You seem more confident with what you're doing now, Monica. Perhaps you should try increasing your distance. That said, there's no need to rush. Your pace should be entirely up to you. I know, one step at a time. Thanks to Laura, I'm slowly getting better and better. Maybe the 50 Arg dream isn't as far off as I thought. Okay, apparently an Arg is a meter. I felt super extra smart when I was like puzzling it out during the beginning of the Berea Hard field study, but alas, I didn't want to go to the Trails wiki, the Trails of or Trails in wiki, for fear of spoilers to actually take a look and see what it was. Like, that's me, super extra unbelievably spoiler averse, and I don't really bring it up a lot because obviously you guys are enjoying the fact that this is a blind playthrough, but spoilers are the bane of my existence. Adios mio. Where the heck is Fee? She must be on the second floor then. What the heck? This is the lacrosse club room. Why does it say Fee is here? Fencing club room. Riding club room, but no frickin' Fee. Oh, I'm an idiot. She's in the garden, not the gymnasium. Oh, wow. I feel super dumb right now. Oh, well, I figured it out. That's That's better than spending 15 minutes going through the gymnasium building, every inch of the gymnasium. Oh man, that's what I would have done at the beginning of this gameplay. This, Let's Play. Edel really is gorgeous, isn't she? And that body of hers is like, wow. I just have to get my hands on it. Otherwise, what's the point of even being in this stupid club? Gardening, perhaps. Looks like my plants are growing up pretty well now. You can do it, flowers. I decided not to go home for summer vacation. I just couldn't bring myself to leave all of the flowers behind after all. These flowers are really coming into their own now, too. At least Fee is trying. I still don't really get the connection between Fee and flowers. Like, at least, Emma kind of looks like a Fujoshi. And, Elisa, she had that whole thing where she was taught by... I honestly can't remember that name of the maid that has the rivalry with Instructor Sarah, but she seems pretty down and dirty. Like, as far as arrows-wise, not... Oh my gosh, let me just stop. Okay, so first, we're done with that. We're finally gonna talk to Toa now that we've caught up with everybody. So, Student Union, here we come. First, let's see if these jokers are selling anything good. Oh, we can exchange. Hold on. Dang. I'm like perpetually broke. Oh my Adios, dude. Breaker arm. I can buy weapons for Crow and Millium now? They're not on my thing though. Crap. Her defense is gonna go up. So I should be using Fee like an avoidance tank. Which kind of reminds me of like Jafar from Fire Emblem. Like you could put him in front of a whole bunch of jokers and he would, or Matthew. Jafar and Matthew, like people would miss them consistently. It was pretty nice. Let's go ahead and save before we do this. But that's what immediately sprang to mind when I first saw that. Now there's officially no going back to Heimdall. We are done with that. Oh yeah, I neglected to mention it, but this is my first time recording after Christmas and New Year's. So I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas and New Year's, and I probably should have said that at the beginning of the episode. Well, Toa said she wanted me to come to the student council room. Knock. Yeah, I think we talked to everybody I was going to talk to. Oh, voiced.
Come on in.
Sorry if I disturbed you. And Machias is here too for some reason. Oh, Rean, not at all. Sorry for making you come all the way out here. Don't worry about it. It's class business anyway. That's quite the spread you've got on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase? Well, I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal. Anyway, this is Millium's notebook. Krell's already got one, along with the added pages on the Arcus units you all have, so she's the last one who needs it. Alright, I'll be sure to pass this on to Millium next time I see her. Received Millium's student notebook. Actually, if you don't mind my asking, how much do you know about why she's here at the academy? All I know is that she came with a recommendation from the Army's intelligence division, really. You know those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization. Apparently it's something similar for Millium. They can't deny her admission if the Emperor is pushing it through. So Millium was forced on Thors Academy. This goes all the way up to His Majesty? Seems like it. The Chancellor was the one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police. But neither of those organizations could have been established without His Majesty's consent. That's what's unusual. Anyway, because of that, the Academy can't really turn down a direct referral with all that kind of backing. So that's how it is. But even accounting for that, I never would have expected Crow to be transferred into our class too. I was completely caught off guard by that. Yeah, I was just as shocked when I found out. I knew he was a habitual class cutter, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate. I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing. Maybe even a failure as a friend. Whoa there, I think you're being a little hard on yourself. What about Angelica? Does she have enough credits to graduate? Angie at least makes sure to attend enough classes she needs for graduation. Apparently, Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, he also didn't turn in some essential assignments. But as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple months, he'll be able to graduate. Ah. Still, I get the distinct feeling this 1-2 punch of transfer students wasn't just a happy coincidence. Yeah, which is where Eustace's paranoia comes from, I guess. Or his suspicion. Am I right? Well, yeah. The principal thought that placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you too. His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to. Did you know he was responsible for all the event planning at last year's Academy Festival? Crow did that? Voluntarily? It might be kind of awkward having a second-year student in your class, but I hope you guys will get along. This goes for Millium too, of course. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still a 13-year-old girl. Yeah, I get what you mean. So she really is 13 then. Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exams though, so I think she can handle the curriculum fine. She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them. Now, where have I heard of someone like that before? Toa. He's talking about Toa. Oh, sorry. Looks like I've got a call coming in. Go ahead and answer. I don't mind. I wouldn't want you to miss anything important. Alright. Excuse me then. Hello, Rean Schwarzer speaking. Hello, Rean. It's your favorite instructor here. Are you still in the Academy grounds by any chance? As much as it pains me to say it, I am. No need to sound so suspicious. It's just that after I gave Millium all the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere. You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker, so could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me? Alright. I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around the Academy grounds again. Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday. Anyway, I leave it in your capable hands, brave leader of Class 7. Mwah! Wait a second, when did I become the... Good old instructor Sarah. She really does trust you. Anyway, I'll let you go then. Are you still up for helping me with a few requests tomorrow? Of course, I'll be around. Still, I know you've got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself. And if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask. Sure, and thanks. Okay. So I guess all this time, man, I wasn't gonna spend time with Crow. Alright, I guess I better start looking for Millium. But where do I even start? She could be almost anywhere. I should probably ask a couple of the others for help. I doubt I'll accomplish much just checking random places. Oh, I can call people up? Come to think of it, I haven't gotten Crow's number yet either. I think 2 other classmates will be enough for this, though I should remember to ask him when I get a chance. So is this gonna be a bonding points event? What is this? Why? So this will involve fighting. You guys already know I'm picking Laura. And I guess... Dang. I want to pick Eustace so badly, but that will leave Rean as my main healer, and that is no bueno. Crap. Ah. F it. I use who I want. I want to play with Laura and Eustace, and I'm gonna use Laura and Eustace. I can see why you're concerned. It certainly doesn't seem prudent to just let her wander the campus unattended. I can imagine it's such a change of scenery for her that she's just walking around taking it all in. Yeah, I think you're right. I doubt she's left the academy grounds yet though, so we should be able to find her. I'll just have to think, if I were new here, what would seem the most interesting, then check all those places. Very well. We really need to get her back to the dormitory at once. Okay. So for whatever reason, I had to build a party for this. But we're gonna spend the bulk of next episode tracking down Millium. So definitely join me then for more Trails of Cold Steel. Bye for now, guys. Man, I love this theme.